Okay. Oh, that was stupid. Hi, Shy Patch. That was stupid. A bunch of settings got messed up. So, what just happened? We had a power flicker. I have battery backups, so everything stayed on. It was fine. It was like a blink. You guys probably didn't even notice it. And in the other room, something was beeping. And my son came to tell me about it, but my wife was just like chilling out there. So I was like, okay, can you tell your mom? And he told her, and I know it wasn't malicious. However, she was not thinking. And she went over and found a beeping power supply. And she was like, "Oh, I should turn it off and on again." And she just did that, which cut the stream, cut the internet for the whole house, and it just powered everything down. And what the problem was, which if anybody had tried a light switch, they would have figured out, was that the breaker had flipped. And the power box was beeping saying, "Hey, I got you right now, but I'm not getting any power, just FYI." And so the breaker had to be flipped off and then back on. But yeah, she just went over and just like basically just turned everything off. And I was just like, "Are you serious?" And she's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't think it was going to do anything." I was like, "Okay." So that's it. That's what happened. And then afterward, it screwed up the streaming PC, and the volume settings are all like reset to factory default. So when I powered it back on, everything was deafening, and I had to like troubleshoot that and stuff. It was really weird. It was really weird. So everything is kind of loud right now. All right. End your turn. Set production. I don't think there's anything else to really do here. All right, and enter. Okay. So, you are gonna head over here.
Hey, look, it's the tree of birds. How are you
Yeah,
today?
God, that's so loud. Why? Dude, it's like she unintentionally broke like 1,000 things. I'm so upset. I'm just muting everything for a minute. Okay. Dude, what is going on? Let's see. Please don't let Miss Muck read my music on why the stream went down. I don't care right now. I'm just gonna turn everything down. Alright. So I just turned the global volume down a bit, and then I'll turn this back up a bit. Okay, let's see. These guys, what are they doing? Alright. Enter. And, the other one's in the way. Shoot. Where is it? What island are they on? Is this one? No. This one's getting destroyed. Okay. And then this one. Enter there. Okay. Alright. Auto. Okay. Nice. No. Dismiss. Okay, got some drafts. Alright, you... go over here. Respond to hero's offer to join. That would be half my remaining money. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to. Don't forget to resume the notifications. They're not paused. They're not paused. Tier 1 units gain XP faster. Province is being pillaged. I know. Sanctuary outpost is under siege. I mucking know. Alright. End turn. That's a scout. That's fine. Auto. you're gonna go in there. Head over this way. Okay, if you had to fight them... Okay, it says I've got the advantage on that one, but that is my strongest army, so I'm certainly hoping so. Alright, these guys... 1575. Oof. Oof. Alright, so my 2 medium armies versus this strong one. It says I would win, but I would lose 3 lower tier units. I think we just take it. We'll raise some skeletons. Okay. Have them just chill there for the moment. Alright, hero leveled up. So who is this? Umplag the Ox. Okay, oh, you're still alive. Alright. Imagine my surprise. If the hero uses charge attack after moving, they gain +1 retaliation attack. Sure, that sounds fun. Alright. Man, I really feel like I'm holding this run together with tape right now. Like, we've had a lot of things go wrong. Alright, let's try getting another Warlock. Oh, he starts out with a Beetle mount. Okay. Alright, and what skills does he start with? Withered Magic, Blood Pact. Any damage dealt to the caster dealt to the target as well. Cast against a 20% damage. Weakening Magic. Wow, this is terrible. Okay, reset skills. This is awful. Alright, let's do this. This target gains lifesteal, target gains resurgence. Seal all positive stat effects from the target friendly unit. Okay. Claiming, let's get the Wyvern. Raise Undead. Whenever friendly unit dies, gain grace. Okay, let's get those. Hex. Let's see. Siphon Blessing. That sounds kind of... Let's get a Siphon Blessing this time. Okay, who would like to be our new Warlock? Not someone who's already dead, because we might reanimate them. Oh man, we lost all the equipment that those people had too. That sucks. Me, you can't reanimate me? You're already a person. Sisu says me? Alright, that's fine. Sir Sisu the Hopeful. Okay. Empire skill unlocked. Gain knowledge when your units gain ranks. Immediately summon army of magic origin units with low maintenance near your throne city. Your domain's been invaded. Yeah, we're working on that. Freaking dragons! I got no time for dragons. Oh my god. One until breach. Alright. Wait, did he just try to, like, run past me or something? Oh, no, he's right there. I see him. Alright.
Go, ninja! Go, ninja! Go!
First, we squished that one that's trying to run past. I can't afford getting the Bone Horror right now. Then we go here. And get this one. Okay, so we got some of their gear. And then... Okay, I believe we've stopped that from getting destroyed. Alright, now... Alright, so this outpost has been saved. We can head back out. Alright, so this is rebuilding what was damaged. Now these are... I'm not sure if they can take on another one of these big stacks. You are going to step outside. Alright. Okay, Murkwater can take another province. That's good. Let's see. Do we want one of these? Or we can expand underground. That's also an option. Let's see, fish farm. Fishing, let's get that. That's a lot of, fish. Okay, your ruler leveled up. What have we got here? Base attacks, decay, poisonous undergrowth. Attack and debuff abilities and dispel a positive status effect. Sure. Spell ready, summon Calamity Dragon. Let's go back up to the surface. And... where is something this... what is this? It's the watchtower. It's the mine. Conduit. That. Alright. So wherever you summon the Calamity Dragon, it destroys that province, and you have to rebuild it. So we'll do it there. Alright, and then we'll put it in that army. Respond to a hero's offer to join. I don't know. Let's not do that right now. New skill available. Vassals grant 10 gold in tribute. I mean, I've only got one vassal, so that's just going to be a total of 10 gold per turn. Prelude of Doom on you. Target enemy army gains 3 demoralized for 1 turn. How much did that help you? Set production... let's start making the item forge, I guess. Something we could have been using much earlier in the game, just didn't bother with it. Is the Calamity Dragon considered a hero? No, it's just a very powerful unit. Set in stone. You have treated your citizens in Murkwater well. Now a sculptor approaches you, bowing reverently. Greetings, Eldritch Sovereign Muxon Cave Dweller. I have a long name. The populace of Murkwater have hired me, a humble sculptor in the likeness of kings and Godir, to immortalize your image in marble and flow rock. Tough materials to work with, but I would use nothing less for an Eldritch Sovereign of your stature. Please, if you would be so kind as to strike a pose. The citizens offer to sculpt a statue in your likeness. Which pose best captures your qualities? What? One that gains knowledge. One that receives production. One that receives draft. One that receives Imperium. Wait, what is this one? Make them forget their silly requests. Let's do Imperium. Why loud? Oh, why owl? Very loud notification. Bird tree, you're making people feel bad. Storm, it's not your fault. My wife accidentally power surged my computer earlier and the volume settings are all screwed up. And I am going to have to spend a lot of time trying to fix it later. Bird, I don't think you realize you're doing it, but you're guilt tripping the person who just walked in. That's all they did. Alright, you move over here. I told you his wife would cut him off. Yeah, you didn't know how accurate you were going to be with that statement. Okay. What is that? Archon blood. Alright, let's go try to get the Archon blood. Okay, we merged those now. Heroes offer, let's decline that. Alignment change, don't care. Alright, in turn. No OBS settings export. That's part of what's confusing me, is the things that were like really loud there, their volume settings are not controlled by OBS. It's just something on the computer got effed up by that. And I'm gonna have to hunt it down later. It's not in OBS. Like, the patron noises stuff. Okay. Like that. Okay, raise undead army. We can now cast this if we need to in a pinch.
Copper.
Okay. Let's see, a hero leveled up. Who is this? Mole the Believer. Death Lord. Target friendly unit gains heroic stand, regenerating support, bolstered defense. Okay. Let's try that. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like out of it right now. That loud copper. I almost just turned the stream off. I'm so flabbergasted that they did that earlier. Like, I realized it was just one of those moments in life where they just weren't thinking, but I have probably got hours of work fixing this to do. Yo, what's good? What's up, Lucky? Let's see. Bolster defense. We could do that. Cannot use a mount with that item. Alright, do that. Alright, hero leveled up. Who is this? Zwintrixie. Oh, you're still alive? Good for you. Critical second wind. I need to go be productive, so I'm heading out. See you, Mole. Have a good one. Just back up to the start of the stream, so Mike doesn't have to explain it again. What? There was a power situation, and Lady Luck was trying to help, and she wasn't thinking, and she thought she could just, like, restart the emergency power supplies for the house, and it power surged the streaming PC, and there's, like, a million settings that are broken now, and I have to figure out what all's messed up. Alright, what are these? 951 strength. Alright, you move there, and you just stay next to him. Okay, these two... We're gonna have them go up here and make a outpost on that Archon blood. Rotting Explosion research is done. Soul Overflow. Do I want another hero? Let's see, Warrior, Elementalist, Defender... Let's get a Defender. We haven't done a Defender yet. Kind of surprised he starts with a crossbow, though. Alright. Okay. So, if one of you wants to be a tank of sorts, it's your opportunity. Let me see... What do they start with? They start with Taunt. Okay, hold on. Some of this is stupid. Alright, Taunt. What is Materium? Plus defense. Sure, let's try that out. Base attacks, remove a positive status effect. Plus defense. Shadow. Let's see, pushing attack, warding bond. Stunning bash. Gain warded. What is warded? Plus resistance and defense against magic attacks. Gain reinforced armor. Plus defense and resistance against physical attacks. Alright, we'll try that. High DPS, oh. Just variance. Sounds like you need to assign says check the breaker. It's not a common issue. It's not a common issue. Let's see. I do. Wait, what was his name? Hold on. Ashbach? Ashbird. Okay. Mantle. Alright. A lot of caster cloaks. I don't think any of this really helps as a tank. Do I have anything with a shield? No. Okay. Set production, Murkwater. Where's the item forge? Let me see this. See, damage reflection, warded, resistance. Well, he already has warded. I guess that doesn't gonna do anything. Damage reflection. Oh, can't afford that. Alright. Let's just do that for now. Let's try that out. Alright, end turn. Alright, you move over here. You move there. And you head over. 3 armies, but they're low tier units. Should be able to just roll over them. Yep. Okay, necromancy, no. Our mana's almost out. Okay, lots of stuff. Bolstering armor, could use that on that new tank character. Put that there. Let's see. Oh, I see why shields weren't showing up. It's because the weapon I was using was occupying both hands. Okay, that's fixed. Okay, so now the tank has a sword and board. Okay. Alright, so that massive nest that was hitting me with stuff is taken care of. That is fantastic. So now... move you here. We've got another nest here. I don't know if we can handle this, honestly. It's full of dragons. But then up there is our main opponent. But the quest, the main quest thing, involves going into there. So I'm not sure if we can win just by taking out the opponents or what. But we'll see. Alright, so they've got that. 1696 power. Together, maybe? Maybe. Soul Overflow research complete. Start new. I'll just keep getting whatever's got the discount. Hero leveled up. Support abilities give strengthened for 1 turn. Sure. Alright, hero leveled up. Who is this? Sisu the Hopeful. This is the Warlock. Get plus XP gain to the army. Enchanted Shield. Which I don't no longer need because I found my shields. Set production. Teleportation circle would be useful. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start that. Alright, end turn. Okay, so with this guy... Alright, so there's a handful of enemy armies right there. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, they even overpower my main one. Yeah, they got a Doom stack over there. Alright. Okay, what are we gonna do with you guys? Alright, so this has the Archon blood now. That's good. Do a work camp, and then we'll try and grab that mana node as well. So on this map, we cannot make more cities. We can make outposts, though. So can try to go around and snag more mana crystals. Let's see, each outpost is minus 10 gold. So I'm kind of trading gold for mana when I go around and take it. They've sent a war party. Set production. We're not going to do anything there. I could make more melee troops. Just start preparing another army. Let's do that. Just ones that cost gold and not ones that cost mana. Which game is this? Age of Wonders 4. It's similar to Heroes of Might and Magic if you ever played that in the older days. High stakes. During diplomatic negotiations, Guild Mistress Marusa Tinkermane of Chittak invites you to a game of high-stakes Wizards and Kings. Very soon it becomes clear that the Guild Mistress from Chittak is not up to the intricacies of a game meant to be played by Gadir. What should have been a pleasant way to exchange favors slowly turned into a diplomatic disaster as Marusa grows more and more frustrated with each move you make. You could easily beat them, but perhaps there are more important things at stake than winning this small victory. Stupefy them with Eldritch power. Lose to Thrall, and they like you. Do that. They won't even remember what they were upset about. That's a lot of freaking armies. Could you go away, please? Alright, autoed that one. Could grab a Bone Horror. Staff of Mind Control. And cast Domination. Okay. I'm gonna build an outpost there. Alright, your ruler leveled up from that stack that we just took out. Poisonous Undergrowth, base attacks, decay. Infectious Affliction. Target enemy unit and all connected units gain afflicted, diseased, weakened, status vuln, disenchanting magic, and hex-seeking bolts. What the heck? Sure. Just muck them up. Alright, hero leveled up. This is the Ranger. This is the one with the